What's going on, you guys? Morning live stream. Don't know how long we go beat this morning, but we will be back later on after the fight between Arthur Beterbiev and Anthony Yarde. Hit that like button as you come on in. We go get everybody's predictions for this fight. What is that? What is this? What is this? Yeah, we go get everybody's predictions for this fight. Errol Spence Jr. He came out and said that he got 10 on Anthony Yarde, 10,000 on Anthony Yarde winning the fight. We go talk about it. This fight, kind of forgot to talk about it. Been busy this week. I forgot all about it. Forgot to do the video on it, but we go do it now. What's going on, B House Promotions? I see you in the building. Massachusetts Fish and Growing. Cerebral, what's good? Yeah. The big fish got Arthur Beterbiev. No. Anthony Yarde pulling off the upset. Now, you guys already know what I said the other day if you was on the live stream. But we're going to talk about it again, man. It should be a good fight. Should be good as far as how long it lasts. It might be a short, quick one, or it could be really interesting. I don't know. What does Errol Spence see that many others likely not seeing? You know what I'm saying? What are they seeing? He said Father Time is undefeated. Arthur Beterbiev is what, 37 years old? Probably about 38. With only 18 fights. 18-0, 18 knockouts. So while he may be 37 years old, he's not necessarily, I wouldn't even necessarily say 37 is really old, especially if he ain't really, took a lot of damage. He's been he ain't got a lot of professional fights. Canelo Alvarez looked like he may be, but then again, who knows, right? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. We're gonna talk some boxing this morning. He's 38. Oh, wow. He said Errol always makes great picks. Sean, Ugas, Thurman. Man, get up out of here, bro. You need to pick Crawford. That's the great pick. We ain't even got to that part yet. Hey, Errol, pick Crawford. How about you do that? Nah, Al Heyman ain't letting him, bro. Al Heyman probably got a lot to do with this shit too, you guys, if I'm honest. Keep it 100. I think Al Heyman probably got a lot to do with it. I think Al Heyman got a lot to do with it. What's going on, NCTV? He said they saying that because of the Marcus Brown fight. Yeah, Marcus Brown, he was training with Derrick James, if I'm not mistaken. Great Derrick James, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I'm rooting for Yarde to win. But does that mean I think he's gonna win? I don't know, man. I don't think so. But I'm rooting for him. I would like to see him win. Because I like to see the underdog pull off the upset. You know what I'm saying? And Yarde is a pretty inexperienced fighter in comparison, because Arthur Beterbiev was a pretty high-level amateur, if I'm not mistaken. So Anthony Yarde had no amateur fight. So this is like, it'd be nice to see him get it done. But I mean, look at the head size of this dude. Arthur Beterbiev's head is huge. He will have a hard time rocking that. We go see though. We go see. Errol Spence says I'm rocking with Yarde. Father Time is undefeated, and he got 10 on him. And he got 10 on him. I don't know. Should be a really good fight, man. You said if Yarde wins, then you could kiss Undisputed goodbye. What you talking about as far as Beevil? You said, salute Toronto Bradley. You said, who do I think Crawford fights next? Probably Rocha or somebody like that. Well, do he got a mandatory? I think his mandatory ain't due to like May or something like that. So whoever next in line, which is Rocha. You said the promoters won't make it happen. Frank Warren won't work with Frank Warren makes some shit happen, bro. Frank Warren don't care. He put his fighters anywhere. We know that. So who had the other belts? Eddie Hearn. Oh wait, I don't think Eddie Hearn deals with Frank Warren though, right? And Beterbiev, I think is he a match? No, Frank Warren. I think Beterbiev is a Duva fighter, ain't he? I'm not sure if Beterbiev is. Beevil is a. Is he a Matchroom? I can't remember, man. Thought he was with Kathy Duva. You said Blair Cobb's up next for Bud. Spence don't even want to fight Blair. Spence don't even want to fight Blair. You said Beterbiev is top rank. Yeah, Beterbiev is top rank. But what is Beevil? You said if Yarde wins, then Kiss undisputed goodbye. So why wouldn't it still be undisputed if Yarde wants to collect the belts? He may be feeling froggy if he beat a guy like Beterbiev. You know? If I beat Beterbiev, then I can go ahead and beat Beevil too. You said Beevil just the zone. He ain't with nobody. He just on the zone. Yeah, I thought he was a Kathy Duva fighter. You said Beevil Matchroom. Okay. I could have sworn he was with one of the Duvas or something, but you said that Joker got 10 ducks on Yarde. Yeah, man, he got Yarde winning. You said Beterbiev the only one I think could beat Beevil. Yeah, he 38 years old. Shit, he almost 40. Oh, okay, it was Kovalev that was with Duva. That's right. I got it mixed up. Got it mixed up. Damn, I don't know, man. I'm rooting for Yarde, man. I want to see that. I want to see the underdog win. I like Beterbiev too, man. Beterbiev was dope. But I just like the underdog, man. I just like the underdog. I want to see the underdog pull it off, man. I think this is a huge step up in competition for him too. Huge step up. I mean, this is like one of the best dudes in the sport. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the toughest dudes in the sport. And he's one of the more consistent dudes in the sport. 18-0, 18 knockouts. He's knocked out everybody he fought. So, I mean, and he's the champ. So, this is a huge step up from Anthony Yarde fighting that one guy he was fighting that he lost to that he won a rematch against. You know, this is a huge step up from that. I forgot that guy's name. I forgot his name. Hit that like button for your boy, man. But Errol to Spence Jr., man. He talking about everything but his fight. I'm waiting to find out when we get in a Thurman fight since we know it's happening at 154 pounds. The WBC president don't even know why it's happening, Errol. They don't even know why it's happening. Mauricio literally said he don't even know why. He don't even know why. He don't even know why, bro. I don't know, man. Things is looking real shaky, though. I tell you that. Things are looking real shaky. We'll talk about that real quick. Things are looking real shaky, man. Errol. Hey, Errol. Why y'all fighting at 154, man? Do you plan on coming back down or what? Do you plan on coming back down or what, man? We waiting on you, bro. We waiting on you, man. He talking about everything but his fights. The Keith Thurman fight, he ain't talking about that. He probably really don't want to do it. Al Heyman's making him do it. That's what's really going on. Al Heyman making him do that shit, man. That's what I said, man. Al Heyman I don't know, man. That's not good advice. What kind of advice is that? Eric could be hiding behind him too, but let's just say for the sake of the stream real quick. Al Heyman's really the reason why this Thurman thing is happening, right? That's not good at fucking advice, bro. That's horrible advice. Because Keith Thurman can fucking pull some shit off and ruin everything. Ruin your biggest opportunity that you have in your career. Horrible advice from this dude, man. I wouldn't take it. I'll fight. I'll go for Crawford. Fuck with that shit. Fuck what Al talking about. Fuck that. Because I'm the one that's got to answer these questions. I'm the one that got to hit Bushido Boxing and Bruce Vane and all these dudes, Nesta Gibbs, all these dudes coming out here. I'm the one that's got to see all this shit on the internet. I'm the one that's got to try to come up with an answer for the fans, and the fans I'm the one that's got to deal with that shit. So no, I'm going to fight Terrence Crawford. I said I wasn't fighting Keith Thurman, dude. And now the people calling me a liar. Now I can't call myself the truth no more. Now I can't even call myself the truth because I'm out here lying. Oh, if I can't get him, then well, now he can't get. What you mean you can't get him, bro? That means that Al Heyman is the reason a lot of this shit ain't happening, bro. And these dudes will do whatever Al say. They will do whatever Al say, bro. And sometimes his advice could be bad advice. What happened to Peter Quillen's career? If he had took that fight, man, things probably would have been different for Peter Quillen, bro. Sometimes you gotta, man, the Crawford fight is the big one. You know what I'm saying? That's the big one. That's the Mayweather Pacquiao this era, and I believe that Al Heyman has a lot to do with the reason why it's not happening. Errol Spence is partially to blame because he act like he don't want no part of it either. But I think that Al Heyman is the reason. I think if Crawford was dealing with a guy like Espinoza directly, the fight probably would have happened, honestly. The fight probably would have happened. If it was Espinoza running shit, the fight probably would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Because Espinoza is also a guy that got to be out here answering questions and shit. Al Heyman, he be gone. Like, he don't got to answer to this shit. It be the fighters and the people that manage these dudes' careers that got to answer to this foolishness and this confusion. Mauricio Suleiman, he didn't even know what to say. He just doing what he's told. He got a text message telling him to, well, make this happen. Guess what? It's about to happen. And he don't even know why. And he don't know what's going to happen afterwards. It's causing confusion, bro. That's why Spence fans ain't even talking about the Thurman fight like that. They not even talking about that Thurman fight, Errol. You're not even talking about it. It's a smoke screen. Nobody's talking about it like that. That should be pretty exciting. Oh, yeah, we get to get rid of Thurman once for all. No, we ain't. Because for years he was telling us he ain't going to fight this dude. No matter what. No matter what. Like, bad advice to fight Thurman. Keep it 1,000. You could call it a tune-up or whatever, but the fight really has no significance at that weight. They're going to make it that way, bend the rules for whatever reason to try to make it make sense, but it really just doesn't make sense. It makes sense for Errol Spence to grab his fucking nuts and go right into this thing with Terrence Crawford and end it once and for all. Fuck all the avocado and the negotiations and the side of the streets. Let's put all that in the past and let's go right into this thing. Nah, we ain't gonna do it. Why? Because Al Heyman said so. Because Al Heyman said so, bro. Nah, bro. I'm not gonna listen to all your advice, dog. Because Thurman can go out there and play spoiler. Thurman is a crafty fighter. Spence ain't been in there with too many crafty guys. If you go hop in there with a crafty guy, it might as well be Crawford. Because if you lose against Thurman, then boom, the Crawford fight's gone. And that's the biggest fight you got. Because what you gonna do, fight Jamel? Jamel ain't gonna fight you, bro. He ain't gonna fight you, bro. And if he do fight you, he ain't gonna come out there to really win and hurt you. Some dudes can't turn that switch off like that. So what other fight you got that's built up that you can make the most out of other than a series with Terrence Crawford? Nobody. You got 10 on Yarde. How about you put that? What's that million you bet at Crawford from when you shook his hand when you was supposed to fight him 4 years ago now? It's because Al Heyman's stopping a lot of this shit from happening, dude. That's the reality of it. A lot of these dudes can't come out here and say it, and they probably not gonna come out here and say it. But part of the reason why it ain't happening is probably because due to Al Heyman, bro. Straight up. Al Heyman telling this dude, don't take that fight, don't do nothing. I'm not letting nobody touch that fight. I don't care what boxing fans think. I don't care what the people think. This is my business. This is a business. I don't care what they say about you. I don't care if you got to live with a Riddick Bowe moment for the rest of your life. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not willing to put that much into that fight either. I'll open up the vote for Canelo Alvarez to get him 40 million guarantees or entice or try to lure Gennady Golovkin over here for 20 million guarantees and stuff like that. But for you guys, nah, we ain't gonna do that. Nope. So that fight really ain't about to happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. There's too many things in the way of it still, even without Bob Arum Top Rank in the way. That was just a smoke screen, bunch of nonsense too. You know, so that was just a way for fans to find a way to protect dude from the whole situation. The Top Rank Bob Arum was just a bunch of nonsense. But yeah, I don't know, man. Arthur Beterbiev Anthony Yarde should be a really good fight for however long it lasts. Many people don't expect it to last because, well, it's Arthur Beterbiev. He's like a Terminator. 18-0 with 18 knockouts. He's stopping everything he's in the ring with. You would think that for as long as we've been hearing about Beterbiev, he'll have more fights by now, but he only got 18 fights, man. He's 38 years old. Yeah, man. That's right, Rice Eater. That's right. He says Thurman can expose Spence weakness to slick mobile fighters even more than Porter, the same way Karen did to Boots. Facts, bro. Exactly. You don't want to do that. You want to keep the odds stacked in Spence's favor. You might as well just go straight into this thing. Stop playing around with it. Because Thurman could definitely expose some holes in Spence's game. Definitely. Absolutely can. I don't care what nobody say about his body shot and all that. Thurman can expose some holes in the game that a guy like Crawford could definitely capitalize on. And this just be nah, man, you need to go right into a fight with Crawford. Coming off a good win over Ugas. Go right into that. Don't go up in there no fight with Thurman. Coming off another layoff with a guy like Thurman, in a style you're not too familiar with as a professional. You know what I'm saying? You go up in there and get styled and profiled on, get your ass beat by Thurman. Then the Crawford fight won't look as appealing. Or you go up in there and lose altogether. Man, listening to Al Heyman could be a bad idea, bro. I mean, he probably give him some great advice, but he could also give bad advice too. Dude, human. He ain't perfect. So I don't think this is good advice. I think Errol Spence. And also, I don't see Errol Spence. He don't seem like he really wanted like that anyway, though. If I'm honest. You got guys like Sergey Lipinets out here looking for all the smoke. You got Sergey Lipinets looking for all the smoke. Guys like him, he'll fight anybody. He fought Boots. He looking for Regis now. So Sergey Lipinets, guys like him, man, should be respected. He out here looking for all the smoke, for all the boogeymen. You said this ain't ponytail Keith, though. Man, Keith Thurman get out there and put up a hell of a performance against Errol Spence, bro. He has the style. And Keith Thurman, despite his layoffs and shit, he got a good gas tank on him. He can go. He got good legs. He can go for a hard 12 rounds too. And don't stop. So I don't know, man. Hey, look, I think that's bad advice. He says Al Heyman is an advisor so he can get around the Ali Act. Yeah, man. Exactly, bro. Yeah, that's bullshit. It goes against the Muhammad Ali Act to prevent, like, let's say, for example, if Spence really wanted to indulge on that hedge fund, 25 million guarantee stuff Crawford was talking about, He could do it because of the Muhammad Ali Act. But since Al Heyman is an advisor, well, he kind of can get, I don't know what the fuck, bro. There's a lot of manipulation shit. You see what WBC president said? He said, we have no control over the business. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of get the phone call or get the text message and do what we told. They give us a lot of money to make certain things happen. That's basically what I got from everything. Because he didn't even know why they was fighting at 154. But all he knows is that he's sanctioning the fight. Who told you to do that? Errol Spence didn't tell you to do that, did he? Nah, hell nah. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Who you got winning tonight? Well, actually, it should be this evening. I think it's in the UK, so it should be sometime this evening. You said Spence scared, so he hid behind the politics. Man, that's what it be looking like, bro. That's what it be looking like. Like he's just hiding behind this shit too. I mean, I don't. This is why his fans don't be talking about shit. But Crawford, you know what I'm saying? They don't be talking about the bullshit. Yeah, we could say Crawford fought Aboriginal, but we got to say why he fought Aboriginal. Oh yeah, we can say he pulled out negotiations, but we got to ask why he pulled out of negotiations. But what we can ask is why Spence ain't showing more effort to make this thing a reality for boxing and his fans. I think a lot of it has to do with Al Heyman, bro. If I can't get him, he can't get him. Well, what's that mean? Why you can't get him, dog? Why you can't go make history, dude? Why you can't go? Why Al Heyman ain't letting you go make history, bro? It's a fight. Somebody's gonna lose. Why you can't go make history? Oh, because it's a business. Oh, okay. Okay. At the highest level, it comes down to that. Yeah, I know. You said Suleiman didn't even care why. Nah, he didn't care why. You said Bud was about to beat up Kenny Porter at 16. Yeah, Kenny out here hating hard. He know what he doing, though. He be smiling when he gets asked, too. Kenny don't want to be away from the spotlight now that his son retired. But he retired his son. I ain't trying to hear shit from Kenny Porter. He shouldn't have threw in the fucking towel. He did that fight a lot of disservice. He did his son a disservice. He did Crawford disservice. He did boxing disservice by throwing in that towel. Sean could have got up and continued fighting. Let him go out on this motherfucking shield like a real warrior, like the warrior he is. Nah, Kenny Porter had to just get involved. He just had to get involved. He wouldn't even get, man. Sean could have continued. He would have got stopped eventually, but let him go out like a warrior. Nah, he threw in the towel, ending his career. Sean said, fuck it, I'm retiring anyway. I'm getting tired of you. You said Beterbiev gonna retire Yarde within 5. Probably, man. Beterbiev is fucking good, dude. Beterbiev is real good. I'm rooting for Yarde to pull it off. I like to see the underdog. I like to see the young guy win. Well, he ain't that damn young, but the young fighter, I should say, right? He's young as a fighter. He ain't got no amateur background or nothing. So he out here learning on the job. I hope to see him do well. It's a tough fight for him. And a huge step up in competition. And salute to him for not ducking the smoke. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ducking no smoke. Anthony Yarde could have milked that shit in the UK. Fought them domestic fighters over there and them guys. He could have just milked some shit and just, nah, man, he going for the gusto, man. Salute to him. Hopefully he does well tonight. It's going to be no easy task. Spence got Yarde winning. That's one thing I can agree with him. I mean, not necessarily I say I got him win. I'm rooting for him to win. So that's one thing I can agree with Spence on right now. We rooting for Yarde tonight. But I'm rooting for Spence to spin that block. That's what I'm really rooting for. I'm rooting for Errol Spence to go spin the block and fight Terrence Crawford. Man, forget all this Keith Thurman shit, bro. Forget all this manipulating the boxing politics shit, bro, and go right for the fight, man. Stop playing games, bro. Stop playing these games, bro. I'm tired of even talking about it, but I got to talk about it. Because I eased up off the gas in 2022. But now we've smashing it, putting the pedal to the metal. Get Bud back to the table, and you make it happen. Oh, well, why would he? Well, he got handlers and management to do all that. Nah, no, he don't. No, he don't. Because they go botch the fight. No, he don't. Let Spence handle that. Let Spence and Crawford sit at the table with their lawyers and make it happen. Al Heyman, I don't need your advice for this one. Because this is what I want. And I'm going to go get it no matter what. It's do or die. Nah, he ain't moving like that, though. It's fighters like Sergey Lipinets that's out here moving like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Guys that don't get that much love and respect from fans that's out here really moving like that, that's out here putting it on the line, taking risks, taking losses, and taking chances. But you got dudes that's hide behind pop. Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of it. You said, look at Beterbiev knuckles. Bro, his knuckles look ridiculous, bro. He got a big hands and a big-ass skull. He has been down a couple of times, though, if I'm not mistaken. I know he's been down once. I'm not sure if it was a couple of times. But he has been down before. So, and Yarde can punch. Yarde can punch, and Yarde got some ability, man. I don't know, man. The reason why, because Beterbiev showed a different dimension to his game. He showed some footwork. And it wasn't like the fastest footwork, but it was really good footwork. He was moving really good for a guy who normally just comes forward. I'm like, oh, shit, he got this too? So, yeah, I don't know if this is a dangerous fight for Yarde, man. You know, he's going through the fire tonight. He's going to be going through the fire tonight. This is going to be a huge win for him if he wins, though. You know what? If Yarde wins tonight, it'll change the landscape of the division, and it'll shake up boxing in a big way. It'll really shake up boxing if Anthony Yarde was to win tonight. Beterbiev wins. Oh, well, you know, he just beat another dude he was supposed to beat. But if Yarde wins, oh, man, it changes up everything. We'll see, man. May the best man win tonight. You said salute to Yarde, but he's a European level fighter. You might be right, man. You might be right, man. You said Beterbiev been down 3 times. Okay. You said Beterbiev knows how to fight punchers. Yeah, I know, man. He's good, dude. He's real good. He says Bud told Spence he had 25 for him in the middle of the street. He said he was on the wrong side of the street. I know, man. I know, man. You know, back end money and all this stuff. Like, he got these dudes completely hypnotized. Completely hypnotized. Because this fight does big this fight does big anywhere, no matter where it's at. It's going to do good numbers, no matter where it's at. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says Beterbiev got 100% KO ratio. Hope we can see the Beeble fight next. Yeah, man, that's the fight that should be next for Beterbiev after Yarde. You know, he's getting older, so he want to go ahead and hop on Beeble. And Beeble looking better to me. So I don't know, man. Beeble's gonna be tough. The longer that fight takes, Beeble should seem like he's just gonna get better. He said, what makes Bud? He gonna be House Promotions. He says, what Bud makes get what Spence gets? 25 mil even. Yeah, right. Man, go get that money and just put up a shut up, man. We ain't trying to hear none of that, B House Promotions. We ain't trying to hear none of that. 25 million. I got Warren Buffett. I got Hove. We got the money, bro. Oh, well, you know, Al Heyman said I can't do it. You know, and by him not necessarily being a promoter, the Muhammad Ali Act just doesn't apply, so I'm not going to do nothing. I got to sit here and take criticism. I got to sit here and start looking like a paper champion, a coward, and act like I don't notice it. Act like it just don't bother me. When I was the truth early on, the big fish coming for everybody, the big dog in the welterweight division. And now I've been reduced to a puppy, a baby French bulldog. I went from a pit bull to a baby French bulldog because of some advice. I ain't trying to hear none of that B house. I got 10 on you going for the fight with Crawford, Errol. They botched the fight, bro. If Keith Thurman goes out there and makes you even look bad, it's going to hurt the Crawford fight. Unless Keith is on a take. Al Heyman making you take a fight that you said you wouldn't even go take, that you told fans you was not going to do. That you was not going to do. You said Bud trying his best to make it even negotiations on damn well 3 belts better than 1. I thought belts don't matter. Which is it, man? Do the belts matter or not? Bud took their negotiations, bro. He took the 35% cut, man. He did all that already. He did all that already. Al Heyman, his mother got sick out of nowhere, and he had to pull out. That's what happened. Y'all forgot about that part. Crawford wanted transparency or approval of funds to know what money's really out there, to know what if he's really getting 35% of everything. Oh, well, we'll get back to you in a couple of weeks. Oh, man, I got to fight, bro. It's almost November already. And if y'all ain't got to fight for Spence, well, that's just too bad. Because I already got a fight lined up, and I don't even got a promoter. And I'm getting $10 million. And pay-per-view. So, what y'all gonna do, man? I can't be waiting on y'all all 2022. I said 50-50 early on. You know what? I even took the 35%. Fuck it. I just want to make this thing happen. How about we get everybody to the table and we make this thing happen? Oh, well, that's never been done. But come on, bro. Al Heyman, bro. And Spence is choosing to hide behind it. Instead of saying, nah, man, forget all that. We going to go for it. Derek James, I don't care what you talking about. Get me ready. That's what you need to do. Get me ready for this guy. Start watching tape on this guy. Man, he should be hungry to fight Terrence Crawford, bro. Salute to Sly Tendencies for the super chat. He says, belts only matter when a fighter you like has one. I thought you knew Bushido. Facts, bro. That's all, bro. That's belts don't matter all the time in boxing, y'all. That's what we learned, man. This is what we learned. It only matters when the fighter you like has it. it only matter, and it only matters being a champion if a current champion is too tough. So it don't matter if you need the belt or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fight that dude. He's too tough. So it don't matter if he got a belt or not. Belts don't matter no more. There's a lot of duck tactics in boxing. We pointed out over here. Look at B House Promotions. He says, I tried to make it easy with the belt talk because by numbers, it's 80-20. After that, the last pay-per-view flop. Oh, my God. Here you go, man. Talking about the business. He said, I tried to make it easy with the belt talk because the numbers. Look, man. What numbers Keith Thurman out here doing? What numbers are Dennis Ugas out here doing? What numbers is Sean Porter doing? Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia. A lot of those dudes ain't even fought on pay-per-view. Are we serious? Oh, it's because he's got the Latino fan base. They don't even know him like that. They don't know them like that, bro. Them ain't no Canelo mega stars, bro. Oh, no, Miguel Cotto, Felix Trinidad. Nah. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He said they mad at Bud for trying to get the money right. Yeah, man, I know. Salute to Sly Tendencies for the super chat. He says his next excuse is that Spence dog ate his belt. Facts. And salute to Rice Eater for the super chat. He says turn down a guaranteed $25 million, but fight Keith for what? Al's typical 1.5 to 2. Spence fought Porter for a whopping $2 million each. Stop the cap, B House. Facts, bro. Sean Porter got his career high guarantee fighting Bud. Shit, what did he get? Like 6-7 million? He didn't get that from plus the pay-per-view, whatever that was. It probably, I don't even remember what it was. It don't even matter. But you sent the super chat earlier? Hold up. My bad, D. I didn't even see it. Oh, salute to D Lucky for the super chat. He says Al is out for his own best interest. That's what it seems like, bro. That's what it seems like, bro. See, with Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn and De La Hoya, guys that's running these fighters' careers, we kind of know what we're getting from these dudes. We know what they're about. We know what they're about. We know what we're gonna get. But with Al Heyman, it's so much. It's just a lot of hearsay. You hear good things, you hear bad things. But what we need is an explanation as to why this fight with Crawford ain't happened, bro. Because it's going to be easy to blame Crawford when he's out here doing it himself. But then when you got these super highly educated dudes and these lawyers and these boxing execs that's lawyers and shit like that talking, fans want to, they tend to coincide with what those dudes are saying versus the actual horse himself, who was actually sitting at the table making the thing happen. They didn't necessarily want to fight, bro. And Spence talking about everybody fights but his fights. We want to see you fight Terrence Crawford in May or April, Errol. You like Wolverine and all this stuff. Hop right in there with Bud. Bud's 35 now. Hop on him. Oh, you trying to wait till he get 36. He ain't going to slow down. He ain't going to slow down. Because even if he do slow down, he's a crafty fighter. He's an intelligent fighter. And that equals longevity in a sport. When you have that IQ, speed deteriorates over time. Power is the last thing to go, but your IQ. Hey, you say you heard Fulton left Heyman to make the monster fight. I heard that he was only working with Al fight by fight. So he's able to actually go out there and do that. But he might have had us, bro. And salute to him, man. He's going over there to make it happen. He's gonna have to go to Japan to make that happen. Yeah, hit that like button too. Hold up, we got another super chat. Is it Al Heyman, Mr. I Know Boxing? Salute for the super chat. Wait, hold up, I'm getting. He said Spence is not his own boss. Nah, he ain't. He's not, bro. He's not. He's not his own boss, dog. All that stuff was cap over the years, bro. And Spence probably really did, mean a lot of that stuff, but now it just ended up being a lot of cap, bro. And I think Al Heyman has a lot to do with it. I really do. Because for me, like I said, man, if I was Errol Spence, if I was a guy in his position right now, I would have been fought Bud, bro. I got too much pride. Maybe it's just foolish pride, but I got way too much pride. Maybe it's a bad idea to go fight Crawford, but I got to do it. I got to do it. It should be one of those things on Spence where he got to do it. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. Wait, he says, Bud trying to make the money right for both of them. Why not rally behind and support? Man, I'm telling you, bro. Come on, man. Salute to NCTV for the super chat. He says, for dojo expenses like you as you enter. Facts, bro. Thank you, man. Much love, much appreciation, bro. Hit that like button for your boy, man. My bad. These chats is coming in fast today, man. Y'all showing your boy a lot of love this morning. My bad, y'all. Salute to D Lucky for another super chat. He says Spence will slow down before Bud will. Age is not a number, is a condition. Facts, bro. Yeah, Spence is gonna slow down before Bud. He is. And that's why Spence needs to hop on this dude now, bro. He go up in that Thurman fight, get damaged or get beat up or Man, he needs to go for the Crawford fight, man. Because Spence barely making it past training camps now. He's getting into accidents. A lot of stuff is happening. He needs to go make this fight happen and stop playing around with it before it won't happen at all. And this is going to leave a real sour taste in boxing fans' mouth. And then Crawford will likely go off and fight Jamel or try to force to fight one of those guys and continue to make his legacy. It's going to be unfortunate if we don't get the Spence fight, because what's Spence fight legacy going to be? He beat these dudes. But did he move up and weight and do this? Did he do that? No. Took him 5 years to get all these belts. And then once it's time to get the last one, it ain't strap season no more. He said, don't make me 80-20. Man, get up out of here, B-House. Spence not even talking like that no more. That's why Spence should have been there at the negotiation table instead of being lazy. Instead of being lazy and on vacation for 3 years, he should have been at that negotiation table to make sure the fight happened. He don't want it like that. He don't want it that bad. He ain't willing to leave Al Heyman to go make it happen. Crawford left Top Rank. He had a good relationship with actual Top Rank. It was him and Bob Arum was at a riff. But I'm certain he had a good relationship with the other people over there at Top Rank. But he had to move on to try to make the bigger fights with Spence, because Spence ain't budging off the PBC porch. He ain't go budge. It'll take a guy like Sean Porter to come over there to make something happen. And then if Sean Porter loses, oh, well, we got the excuse that he was out the door anyway. So that kind of waters down the victory for Crawford. And then Kenny Porter out here doing what he's doing. That don't make it no better. So we gonna continue to try to diminish the fight altogether. These dudes, they got some games they playing. They playing some serious games. Salute to Certified Player, man. Salute to everybody in the building early, man. The fight tonight should be good this evening. It should be good with Beterbiev and Yarde. Should be good, man. Salute to Yarde, man. He gets my respect from even taking that risk. He could have just hid and just fought a whole bunch of UK fighters, and just hid. But he's out here, man. He's out here putting it on the line. So it'll be hard for me not to root for him tonight. Salute to Rice Eater for the super chat. He says, honestly, Porter was boxing Spence's ears out before Spence started beating shot nuts out. Facts, bro. But what you think Thurman could do with more pop? Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, dog. This is bad advice from Al Heyman. Bad advice, dude. It's not good advice. You're an advisor and you're probably really good at what you do, but I don't think this is a good one. Thurman is not a good idea for many reasons. Not right now. Make his ass wait like you was supposed to, right? Get the fans to Crawford fight. Spence fans should be mad that we even talk about Thurman right now, because you told us for years you want to go fight him and you had us co-signing this shit. Now we looking crazy. So Spence fans should be mad too. His diehard fans, they should be mad. You seen Nestor Gibbs wigging out. He was real mad. He was real mad. And now Nestor Gibbs see the light that these dudes don't want to fight. Because he was big on Spence and he was big on Crawford being the reason why the fight ain't happening. But now that shit changed. You said Thurman will beat Spence. Man, I've seen quite a few people saying that. If Thurman comes to win, he can win, bro. That's a stupid fight for Spence to take. I think Derek James knows that's a dumb fight right now. If you was going to fight Thurman, you should have been did it. And you should have told people you wasn't going to do it. And now, Thurman go out there. He's been training his ass off for months now. He's going to be at a higher weight. Both of y'all been at welterweight forever, so y'all going to be fresher at this new weight. You should be fresher. Thurman has a good style with good feet, with good footwork. And if this was Spence from years ago, like Kell Brooks Spence, Spence before all the stuff that happened, then he was body Thurman. But a lot has happened. And if you go for the gusto now, you might as well put it all on the line, put everything in the gym in preparation for a fight with Terrence Crawford. This is a bad business move, really. Not to mention the criticism you're receiving from it even happening, not even at the way this is supposed to be happening. So it's looking like you dodging boots in this too, because you still got that young fighter on your heels. So your best bet, would be to go in there with Terrence Crawford. Put it all on the line against boy. Who cares what Derek James talking about? Who cares what Al talking about? I gotta believe in me, and win or lose, I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm gonna go up in there and beat Terrence Crawford. That should be his mentality. Nah, it ain't. He don't care at all. They go hide behind the politics. Salute to Tyrese Bowie for the super chat. He says, my prediction is pain. Yeah, man. It's going to be some pain tonight, man, for Yarde, but he knows what he's getting into, man. Salute to Yarde, man. Hope he survives the fight. I hope it ain't brutal. I hope he don't get highlight reeled. You know, it'll be brutal for him, man. Hey, Bud, go use that WBO belt to his advantage. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat. Hey, Bud's go definitely use that WBO to his advantage, bro. That's his big leverage he has in all of this, because he's the super champion, fighting his mandatories, doing his title defenses. Now he's super champion. Who's ever at 154? He could jump a leapfrog ahead of Spence and everybody else, and force a fight with whoever has the belts or a belt at that weight. You know what I'm saying? So he'll still be up there waiting for Spence then too. You know what I'm saying? And then he go probably force a fight with Jamel. If Tony Harrison beats Tim Tszyu, which he could possibly do, as long as Tony don't have no lapses, because Tony Harrison, he's one of my favorite fighters. But if I'm honest, tends to have these little lapses to where he just, I don't know, he gets lax or something. I don't know what something he used to fade in fights, but now he has these lapses. But if Tony Harrison could fight the perfect fight, he'll box the shit out of the dude. Then they may make Tony wait if Crawford wants to flex on his WBO mandatory status. Because I don't think they'll make Tim wait, but they'll probably make Tony wait. And Crawford could flex and try to mandate the fight with Jamel. And then Jamel back could be against the wall. What you go do? You go run from Bud, or you go up to 160 and act like you can't make the weight no more? It'd be convenient if he's just said that and just moved up and weight and shit. Oh, well, no, I can't make the weight no more. Oh, well, don't tell me you're running from Bud too. That's what it'll look like. You know what I'm saying? That's what it'll look like. Like, you waited till Bud came up here to leave. Nah, bro. You've been at this division for all these years. Now y'all want to leave. Spencer Thurman leaving. That's just what it looks like. They leaving themselves open. Hit that like button for your boy. We only got 37 likes with 50-some people here, man. We got some haters up in here. I don't even know what channel this video is on. What channel is this on? Is this Bushido Boxing TV? Okay. Yeah, ain't it? That's what I said, man. They bash fighters like Avaresian, but these guys ain't ducking fights and shit. They're not looking for excuses not to take fights, man. You got guys like Lipiness out here that's looking for all the smoke. But then you got guys like Jose Ramirez standing back. Oh, well, the money ain't right for that fight. You got guys like Teofimo. Oh, well, I want the smoke, but you know what? Now the money's just not right for the fight. You got guys like Avaresian who's going to come out here and fight, right? Guys like Mean Machine who's going to come out here and fight. But fans like to bash these dudes because they lose against, they taking chances that some of these guys that's super A-sided or protected or just popular not taking. But we want to bash them and call them bums. That don't really sit well with me like that. That don't sit well with me like that, because that guy over there with all the belts, he ain't making those moves. He over there hiding behind the politics of boxing. Yeah, Bud got to fight his mandatories because dudes be a ducking and shit. Dudes don't be lining up to fight, man. They don't. They knew that Aborigine fight wasn't gonna take long. Why nobody calling them out now? Where everybody at? Where is everybody? You put your hand over your forehead, you don't see nobody off into the distance. Where they at? You don't see nobody. Where Ugas at? You fought Spence, fight boy. You know what? Ugas, Al Heyman not gonna let you. Execute order 66. I need to get my soundboard and everything hooked up. Execute order 66. Ugas, you not fighting Crawford. Thurman, you not fighting Crawford. Kenny Porter, smear campaign mode. Derek James, oh, well, you know, the business and he got to pay what he weigh. Fat Joe, what Fat Joe say? Come on, man. These dudes looking for any reason not to fight this guy, bro. It's not even hard to see. This is why guys like Flair come out and tell you straight like it is. Yeah, Blair go tell you straight like it is. Yeah, man, it's the easiest to see is Spence, dude. Shouldn't be that hard. We know Crawford gonna want the money. We know Crawford gonna want when he gonna want, but then again, he was still willing to bend a little bit off of what he was saying to make it happen. Guess what y'all did? Oh, well, you know, the clock is ticking. Al Heyman never came out with no explanation. Yeah, Crawford, yeah, he was real difficult, and I like the guy, but, you know, he was making it difficult, and there's a few things here and there. See, I'm not listening to Espinosa because he wasn't there. A lot of things didn't even go by him. He don't even know what happened for real, I don't think. I wonder if Crawford actually sat in the room with Espinosa. Did he? I don't. Crawford didn't mention nothing about no Espinosa. He said him and Al Heyman. The mythical, legendary, the notorious, the infamous Al Heyman. He was in the room with that dude. Where was Spence at? Nowhere to be found, bro. Because Al Heyman told him, nah, man, I got this. How about we call Spence, get my lawyer, and you get Spence, and we make this thing happen right now. Oh, that's never been done before. Why it can't happen? Stephen Espinosa said that's what should happen. Al Heyman botched that fight. And now he got Errol Spence out here looking weak as hell. Because a part of me don't want to believe that Errol Spence is really that damn scared of this dude like that, bro. You just, come on, bro. It's got to be something. It's got to be something, bro. Because I would have been fought blood at this point. Like, ain't nobody about to be out here calling. No. It's not happening. Call it foolish pride. It don't matter. I'm rich anyway. It don't matter. But I'm a fighter first. I got to go fight. You're already rich. Why is the money even an issue at this point? They go get what they go get off the fight. And if he go up in there and look bad against Thurman, the Crawford fight may not be as appealing to even the casual audience. And they may fuck up the fight that way. Salute the Rice Eater for a super chat. He says David A was coming off 6 straight KO victories fighting Crawford. When the last time Spence fought anyone coming off multiple KO wins? I'll wait, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They ain't coming off no KO wins, bro. They moving the dude. B House Promotions. I hope you still here. They moving him they moved him a certain way. That's why. That's why. Salute the Rice Eater for another super chat, man. He's a sponsor of the stream today. They moving him a certain way, man. And now they go put him in there with Thurman. A bad idea. Do Thurman deserve to fight? Nah, he don't. And I like Keith. I like all these dudes. But do he deserve to fight? Nah, he really don't. Booz Ennis deserves his shot before Keith do. Stanionis deserves his shot before Keith do. Terrence Crawford deserves his fight before Keith do. After all that shit Keith did to you, Errol. After all that shit he did to you, and Al Heyman making you fight him any damn way. You should be mad at Al. Keith Thurman back sitting there smiling. Because on the surface, it still looked like an appealing fight with the big name, Thurman Spence. It's a good fight. I like it. I don't like the circumstance. Like 154 pounds for what? The president don't even know. The WBC president don't even know why. Al Heyman made that happen. Keep them away from Crawford. Keep them away from Boots. I don't need nobody whooping on my cash cow that's not signed with me. It's all a business, bro. That's the ugly business of it. That's the ugly business of it. Yeah, man. Avarician was on a KO streak like a mug, bro. He was looking good before he fought Bud. Let's not cap. Let's not act like this dude wasn't on a knockout streak running through everybody over there. Even Josh Kelly, the guy that we supposed to be talking about alongside of guys like Boots Ennis and them right now. But guess what? We're not even talking about Josh Kelly. Why? Because of David Avarician. Also, his fight against Ray Robinson, he looked bad too. You said Conor Benn ducked that from. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, bro. I'm not going to sit here and say Avarician is a world beater, but he's definitely not a bum. But since Bud beat him up, oh, well, he must be a bum. That's a horrible narrative. That guy took a fight on short notice that Errol Spence won't even fight in 3 years' notice. Errol Spence should be hungry to fight Bud. That's the biggest fight of his career. That's his most lucrative payday. He should be really motivated as a fighter to really get in there and throw knuckles with Crawford, see what it's really about. See if my style could beat his style. It's not like the old Kung Fu movies. See if my Kung Fu, the feature Kung Fu. Nah, these dudes don't move like that. They got guys like Al Heyman stopping fights, bro. Yes, Al Heyman botched the fight. Because like I said, part of me think even if Spence really didn't want to fight, I think that if there wasn't like an Al Heyman in the protection way or whatever the fuck, I think he'll take it even if he really didn't want to. But since that Al Heyman excuse is there and he got to do whatever Al Heyman says and shit like that, that shit ain't gonna happen. We got Thurman fight coming up now. And that could play spoiler. But the sanction bodies is like, look, man, we've been in a lot of rules for you. We've been in a lot of rules for y'all dudes. Y'all got 60 days to make it happen. Or Spence gonna have to drop them belts or move up or whatever he's gonna do. He go mess up this dude's reputation if Spence don't make the right moves himself. And the right move would be to fight Terrence Crawford. Even if you lose against Bud, it won't even, I mean, it'll be, fans be talking shit, but realistically, I mean, it's the best of the best. Fighting the best. Somebody's got to take that L. Do we take away from Joe Frazier because he lost a couple? Nah. Mike Tyson, he's still loved by all. Roy Jones, still loved by all. Who cares a shit about them losses? Who gives a shit? It's time for Spence to make that shit happen, bro. Stop listening to Al Heyman. Go get that money if you need to get it from the hedge fund people. And get this show on the road, man. Thurman fight is a bad idea. Father Time will be undefeated for you, too. And it might start clicking and ticking a lot quicker for you, too. Spence ain't going to be up in here fighting at 37, 38 years old like a Beterbiev. Spence needs to get on that fight now. Stop playing around with his, stop listening to this bozo fans, protecting him. That's nonsense. All this other stuff, just bullshit, bro. The fight's gonna sell what it's gonna sell. They gonna make what they gonna make. We need to know who got the better hands, whose style could be whose style, who's the better man. That's all we need to know at this point. All this other shit is bullshit. Yeah, that's right, man. Crawford, the difference is, B-House, is that Crawford can't get these guys in the ring like that, bro. That's a job. That's a task within itself, is to get these guys in the ring. We can't leave out those details. And when you follow the sport, you know these details. Certain guys like Shakur, like Devin, It's harder to get guys in the ring to fight you, bro. Money becomes an issue. They want a lot of money for harder work. Regis Prograis, ask him what's going on right now. Boo Boo Andre for years, Bud Crawford, Gary Russell Jr. for years. Dudes couldn't get work. Oh, they just fight number bums. But you got to ask yourself, why are they fighting these quote unquote? I don't want to call those guys bums. Well, why are they fighting these guys? Why? Because they got no choice. The other top guys, the popular guys, are protected by the politics and they don't want no smoke. That's why. Jose Ramirez, what is your excuse for not fighting Regis right now? What is it? Oh, well, there's not enough money. All right, WBC knocked him all the way back down in the ratings. You go back to number 6. Tifimo, well, they were screaming they wanted to fight in April. Well, now it's just not enough money to fight. All right, well, we should knock him back down to number 10 because he don't want no smoke. Saints Bud needs to start punishing these dudes in their rankings for not taking the title shots. Ryan Garcia, we would take him out of the top 15. Yeah, Spence fighting Keith's leftovers, bro. That's what they say. Spence is taking care of Keith's leftovers and getting extra credit for it. Instead of fighting somebody Keith hasn't fought in Terrence Crawford and beating him. That'd be a huge feat and an incredible task. Guess what? He ain't up to it. He said Boots said he'd take $1 million to fight. Boots don't want to fight Bud like that. I don't think Boots want to fight Bud like that. He don't. I mean, it was a smart move to go to IBF route because he was already there anyway. But nah, man, they ain't trying to. They go wait Crawford out. They got time. He's only 25. Crawford 35. He got a 10-year difference over Jerron Anderson. 35 in today's age necessarily isn't an old man, especially if you're a dude that's got good genetics and take care of yourself. Boots Anderson still got a lot of experience. I mean, a lot of work to do, in my opinion. Because if I'm honest, when we talking about Boots, I like Boots and I think he's the future. But if I'm honest, I think Virgil had the harder road, bro. I think Virgil Ortiz, and when we compare the two, I think Boots will beat Virgil. But if I'm honest, I think Virgil had the harder path. Fought the better named guys, the tougher guys. Now, that could be a reason why is because, well, Boots said this is too good for his own good. And a lot of these named guys don't want to go necessarily near him. And they see a guy like Virgil as, yeah, he's tough, he's strong, he's doing this, he's knocking everybody out. But I see things that I may can capitalize on. I see holes in his game. I see that he's not necessarily the quickest guy, so I may be able to do something against him. That's how this shit really works. That's how it really works. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat. He says these so-called bums, like at Region Game, I respect 100% because they ain't ducking no one. The top fighters are. Facts, bro. Facts. Nah, I don't call them dudes bums, bro. Karen Kukachan, he wasn't a bum. I didn't know who he was. Guess what he did? He put up a hell of a performance against Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? A guy that was supposed to be a quote-unquote bum that nobody heard of. But now we know who Karen Kukachan is. So, I mean, just don't take no opponent for granted. That's what I think Boots did. I don't think he took that guy as seriously as he should have. And this is why you don't do that. You don't do that. But yeah, you guys, I gotta get ready to hit the road. Be back later for the post-fight reaction. So we gonna talk about this Yarde fight, this Beterbiev fight after it happens. So be sure to stop in for the post-fight reaction. Hopefully something shocking happens. I'm waiting for some things to shake up in the sport. I like Beterbiev. I like Yarde. May the best man win. I'm rooting for the underdog in Yarde tonight to pull off an upset, man, because I feel like, I just like to see it, But if Beterbiev wins, he did what was expected of him. And that was to stop Yarde. It's likely going to be by KO if Beterbiev wins. Beterbiev is a machine. He's one of the best fighters in the sport for a reason. Should be a tough fight for Yarde, man. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, man, as far as Spence, man, we gonna keep that pressure on you, Errol. And if you're not really the reason why, you need to make it a reason why. You need to go ahead and go for this fight with this dude. Stop playing around. Stop hiding. Stop using Al Heyman, and go ahead and make the fight with Terrence Crawford, bro. Everybody have a good day. Catch you on the next one. Like, subscribe. Wait, hold up. Oh, Rocha fight tonight. Real quick before I get out of here. Yeah, Rocha is fighting tonight. Thank you, B Fighter. I'm not sure who is Alexis fighting, but we got to check out Alexis Rocha tonight because he's likely going to be next in line to fight Crawford sometime soon. Depending on how things play out in the boxing, you never know what's going to happen. In the sport of boxing, you only know what you know. Like, subscribe, everybody.